Hello and thank you all for watching. This is Manny Sunny Sun for an astrological report. We begin with this full moon happening in Cancer Capricorn axis, July 2nd, 2015. Moon and Pluto is opposition to Sun and Mars. Jupiter, Venus trine to Uranus. Mercury in Gemini, the highest sextiling over to Uranus, and Jupiter-Venus conjunction. The Sun masters this moon in Capricorn. So the moon in Capricorn. We can do fear in the area that is within the family, problems problems that have to do with that. The emotions by the moon are in Capricorn, very disciplined and a little expansive. Therefore, she refuses any spontaneity of demonstrations, free and unnecessary. She needs peace, quiet, and even solitude to find place and of his own utility in a family structure, social and professional fields. We need to model the parental identifications will have a strong impact on the personality, and if they are deficient, we may want to find it elsewhere in a more in a substitute that is valid. So with Pluto, the emotions are particularly intense and are strongly affected. They can blur our reason. The impulses are quite powerful depending on how they are experienced, and we may find ourselves in a creative or just feeling positive in our creativity, or negative in a destructive phase in our attitudes within the signs that are cardinal. The personality types with the Sun in Cancer, it develops on the strain of the lymphatic temperament. It comes alive at this level of the forces of the unconscious, the instinct of the senses, the dream, the imaginary, these ambient fields of the surrounding with the mother, of where our energies are a bit more sensitive, delicate, flexible, seeking protection in the unconscious, desires to remain as a child. So with Mars being in Cancer here, again, there may be an outpouring of emotions that can take precedence over everything. The else in the reasoning, having more than taken. So with a good dose of self-control here, this position brings a certain speed in the pace and spirit in encouraging to fight, and thus find this form of independence in the sign of Cancer in the water sign. The Scorpio and the Fish are in the furthest decan. So the world of Cancer Capricorn axis is quite complex, and we need to build something that is significant, ambitious, something to achieve, the social sublimation. But to achieve this result, that we need to support a cell which we draw, we feed upon, the Cancer family matrix. So Jupiter, Venus trine Uranus, grow with the aspirations of happiness, joy, love, respect for the sensitivity of others. We must also get to marry within these ambitions. It's a social relationships with the greatest respect for his personal desires. So Venus is linked with Uranus. We control, we orient ourselves. It runs in terms of our own program that we are as fixed. So these three planets in aspect between them promote the generosity of optimism, luck, sudden opportunity, the blows of poker. Behold, we may rendezvous with people with our gamblers in the sign of air or fire. Mercury in Gemini. Gemini offers us lightness, knowledge, be it of flexibility, quickness, of mental agility. We need to move in this field of education that discovers discoveries of the mind in order to engage in a direction that is well chosen. This Mercury receives a lot of aspects of its magnitude with Uranus and Jupiter. This merger of intelligence makes this dynamic spirit original. Of all occurrence of thought, it gives us the capacity of deduction, a power of abstraction that can lead us to know better than any more, to put our own situations and problems. Saturn, of course, is in Scorpio, master of this moon in Capricorn. It will allow us to take a distance on events. It is therefore necessary to maintain a level that is of course, decline of any self-reflection. Take the time to ponder, to call into the questions what we may ask, those right questions, in search of a becoming adapted. So the signs are in Cardinals this equinox and solstice period. Our dominant Aries, Cancer, Libra and Capricorn signs. The objective here is to begin with, to initiate, to put into action, and to give the initiative of a self-renewal, a momentum towards a goal. So that would be it, and thank you all for watching. I ended up with, let us be what we may think of ourselves. So it's more of a strong impact on the way that we perceive ourselves into the environment, with the sun being in Cancer. So thank you all for watching. This has been a full moon astrological report. You have a wonderful next 14 days. See you in the next one.